Hi, I'm Dom Godshall. I'm the hawk for the women's basketball team, and this is Wingin It. So I picked St. Joe's because I really fell in love with the community and just the school pride that everyone has. And I love the campus. I know my first visit, I just really fell in love with the campus and just the energy in the community. And I also knew I wanted to be at a school with Division I athletics, so that was a huge plus. And also being close to the professional teams in Philly, it really was a full package. So I think for professional teams, it would probably be the Sixers. I trust the process with what they're doing there. Professional athletes, I would have to say Drew Brees. Growing up, I loved watching Drew Brees. My mom bought me a jersey when I was 6. I didn't really know who he was, and I sort of latched on from there. And I've been following him since. And also I love LeBron James on the basketball side of things. He's awesome to watch, and even as he's getting older, I think he's getting even better. So I'm not much of a car guy. I really don't know anything about cars, but my mom loves the Mini Cooper, and so growing up she used to always talk about how much she liked them and she's gonna have one day. So I guess if I had to pick one car, it would probably be a Mini. I sort of have grown to like them now since she likes them so much as well. So. That's a good one. Favorite restaurant here would probably be Jaime's right down the street. I think they have the best breakfast in Philadelphia. And I always get their pancakes. They're really, really good, or Eggs Benedict too. But I mean, anything on the breakfast menu there is fantastic. That's another tough one. Favorite movie? Out of the sports scene, it would probably be Miracle. From the 1980 hockey team. I love that movie. It always gets my American spirit fired up when I watch it. But besides sports, I would say anything with Will Smith in it is great. Definitely my favorite actor, and West Philly guys. So yeah, anything with him is really good. I went to Turks and Caicos over the winter last year, so that was pretty phenomenal. But if there's a remaining place I'd really like to visit, it would probably be Spain. I'd like to, experience that culture, maybe see a soccer game, go to the Red Bulls, something like that. And I'd also love to learn a little bit more of the language and, sharpen up my Spanish skills from high school and college. Best advice would probably be from my second grade teacher, Miss Pyle. She used to always tell me not to be so hard on myself, and I've sort of carried that through school and now into college. And even in sports, it's easy to, you make a bad play or this or that, and you get down on yourself. But, I've always just had to push myself and remember Ms. Pyle's, words, just be kind to yourself, not be too hard on yourself, never get too high or too low. So, I've carried that with me since then. Unique fact would probably be I don't like salad at all. My grandma actually hates lettuce, and I think I got that from her in a way. I just have never enjoyed salad, so when I go out, I always just ask for soup instead of salad because it's definitely my least favorite food. My best St. Joe's memory would probably be my freshman year when I was a manager at the men's team, making their run. They weren't picked very high at the beginning of the season, and there was a lot of question marks coming into the year. But the team kind of just rallied behind themselves and behind Coach Martelli and his staff, and they exceeded expectations. They played really, really well and had one of the best seasons in school history. So it was really something special to be a part of, coming into practice every day and being around that group of guys, and seeing them win the A-10 tournament was pretty cool too. My future goals would probably be to continue working in college basketball. I'm looking at working on the operations side of things, hopefully. Working for a team, potentially as a director of operations or something along those lines. I'm considering doing graduate school after I graduate with my undergraduate degree from St. Joe's. But that's sort of what I'm leaning to as I continue in the sports industry. I would say being involved with athletics has definitely just taught me like perseverance. Last year with the women's team, we had a really slow start to the season, and it was tough. It was a tough environment to be around, but like the men's team that I was a part of my freshman year, it just sort of reminded me of just Miss Pyle's advice, really, not getting too hard on yourself, not getting too low. And we rallied as a collective group, and we soared in the second half of the season, and were able to have a really good year after a sort of a slow start. So I would say, being involved in St. Joe's athletics has definitely taught me perspective and perseverance. Tune in next time where we'll have the men's basketball hawk here on Wingin' It.